It's that time again when we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world.
I'm no longer.
It's Thursday, the 11th day of December 2025. Good morning, good morning. You're on the wake-up list this morning? Well, thank God, yeah. It's all good. It's so happy to be alive this morning. You know, it's just, man, it's just awesome. Really, really awesome to be alive. There are so many folks who went to bed last night and did not make it. I want to extend my deepest condolences to my dear friend Lauren Salim and the family, the Salim family of the Hermitage, and the passing of your brother, your uncle, your nephew, whatever. It's that time. Good morning to you, and my deepest condolences. Also to, just saw the young man there. I think he was a teacher. Can't remember his name. But nonetheless, to all those of you in mourning this morning, please be strong, knowing that what happened, what you're going through, it's not a surprise to God. That was His plan, because it is often said, you know, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Sometimes we don't say tomorrow, please God. We just say we're going to do things, and not knowing that we have our plans, but it's His purposes that gets fulfilled, you know. So take that into consideration. So if you've lost a loved one, a friend, a family, you know, my deepest condolences to you. I urge you to be strong at this time. Let me give you what we usually do here. Thursday, Heavenly Father, Lord, we praise you today for all that you have done in our lives. You are faithful even when we are not. Thank you for empowering us to live each moment of every day. As we face this day, Lord, remind us that no matter what happens, you will give us the strength to handle it. May you continue to heal, restore, and keep us covered with the precious blood of Jesus. In His name we pray. Amen. Tone, good morning. How are you doing? And thankful Thursday blessings. May your heart be filled with gratitude today, and may God's peace fill your mind. May His love surround you, His strength carry you, and His joy overflow in your life. In everything we give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. That's coming from 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 18. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. It is indeed a good day to have a good day. Good morning, Romaine. How are you doing this morning? So happy to have you on board. And all my people, everybody is with us this morning. So happy to have you, man. I look forward to this. I really do. Yulin Alexander, Mary E. Banks, Mildred Smith, Michelle Daniel, Michelle Bernard, Joanne Brathwaite Batson, Mary E. Banks, Monica Miros Williams, Jillian McIntyre, Yulin Swan, Sylvina Charles. Good morning, all my peeps. Lloydie Hosford, good morning.
People of God, I'm no longer a slave to fear.
Yeah, Lauren, I know that. I mean, you know, when you lose someone, it doesn't matter if you all had little frictions and tensions, but death in itself has a thing that, you know, erodes and eats into, you know, your emotions, man. Be strong. Uncle Glyden, good morning to you. Cassie, Carly, Curtie, Curlin, good morning. Hope you all are doing fine. Yep. It's 22 minutes on to 7 o'clock. And the word of the day today, that word is incessant. Incessant. I-N-C-E-S-S-A-N-T. Incessant. Incessant. It means continuing without pause. I am incessant in coming to be with you every morning. You know why? Because I want to be more than just an ordinary servant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be so much more than just that. I want to be exemplary. So the word of the day, incessant, it means continuing without pause. And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The incessant noise made it hard to concentrate. You know, sometimes you're trying to do some work inside and the neighbor's just making a certain noise incessantly. Yeah, and you can't concentrate on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? 21 minutes on to 7. Good morning, good morning, good morning to the world, wherever you are. So happy to have you on board. Yeah. Jennifer Collimo, good morning to you. Good morning, my dear friend, Miss Marast out there in Salisbury Road. Miss Noels, good morning to you also. Hope all you're doing fine. The entire family, all the sisters, all the children, all the grandchildren. Good morning. Yeah. Nyon, good morning to you. Nigel and your dear wife. Miss Annie and Joe, man, the entire family. I know we're still in the mourning process, but that's okay. Happy birthday to you, Michelle Mitchell from Hafford Village in St. Andrew. You're celebrating today, girl. Celebrate with style. Celebrating 15. Reversed, all right? Your husband, Christopher Franco, and the entire family. They're going to ensure that you have a wonderful day today. It is a good day to have a good day and a birthday. Yeah. Nice. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Uncle Doc and Candy and everybody, Jess and everybody, the baby, everybody in Winnipeg. Yeah. Morning. Hope all you're doing fine in Winterpeg. Tell Auntie Annis and Daniel I say hello. And if you get a phone call, tell Auntie Mirel and Sean and Erica, everybody, hello for me as well, right? Auntie Maggie, how are you doing? Nice. The motivational tip of the day, don't wait for motivation. Create it. Yeah. Motivation doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes you have to create it by taking the first step. You see how I say that slowly? Yeah, motivation doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes you really have to create it by taking the first step. He said, God helps those who help themselves. So you have to start helping yourself, and then he'll come in and make it easy and, help you carry through. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Lovey, good morning. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Petlin, how are you doing? I ain't seen you these days. What's going on? All is well? My brother Cecil Cadet, how are you doing, Papi? You and the family? Michael Hutchinson, how you doing, bro? You and the family? Your little daughter, all right? One brave little girl, boy. I know, boy. What? Mike, I'm certain she's going to start to drive just now, I'm certain that she is going to start driving just now. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Mm-hmm. It's 18 minutes on to 7 o'clock. It's Thursday, in case you didn't know, in case you forgot to remember. It's Thursday. Jennifer Lawrence, how you doing, girl? You all right? Miss G in Canada, how you doing? Erlyn, good morning in the U.S. Good morning.
It moves me. Yes, it moves me. Big fire.
What's buzzing this morning? Well, a whole lot of things are buzzing this morning. Let me tell you briefly before we head into the AM edition of News Sports and the weather. Opposition calls the 2026 budget recycled promises. Grenada highlights land fight in UN Creek 23. In the region, U.S. seizes large Venezuelan oil tanker. Internationally, the U.S. Fed cut interest rates to 3.50 to 3.75%. In sports, West Indies, battling as always. They trail by 41 at this time at close of play. We also heard that the St. Peter's RC wins the primary school's football 5-4. So we've got the details to these and more after these messages. Good morning. Danley Alexis, good morning, Papi. How are you doing? All is well. How the family? Are the children all right? Nice. St. Patrick, good morning, good morning.
My soul cry out with fear.
Alstead, John and family, good morning. How are you doing?
My soul cries out in prayer.
Everything all right? Nice.
These times are terrible.
Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
To know in some places they're still persecuting people.
This International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we raise our voices for inclusion, dignity, and equal opportunity for all. When barriers are removed, people are empowered, and when people are empowered, communities thrive. Let us build a Grenada where inclusion is not just an idea, but a daily practice grounded in respect and equity. Inclusion works. Together we lead, together we rise. Join us in celebrating IDPD 2025. A message from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
This holiday season, let the Monica Benoit Wonderland of Lights lead the way to Christmas at the Point. Starting November 30th, the Quarantine Point Recreational Park transforms into a glowing wonderland with dazzling light displays that are the true showstoppers of the season. Take a magical tuk-tuk tunnel ride through twinkling arches. Explore Santa's grotto, cozy up with a picnic blanket under the stars, and savor delicious eats from local vendors. Entry is just $5 for walk-ins, $10 per carload, and $20 for premium carload parking. Plus, grab a cozy picnic blanket for only $40 and enjoy the season in style. Special pricing applies for New Year's Eve. Visit our Instagram or Facebook pages at Rotary Club of Grenada Events for more details. It's holiday fun for the entire family every night from 5 p.m. till midnight, and it all supports the charitable work of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Christmas at the Point. When the sun sets, the wonder begins. Mark your calendars. It all begins November 30th.
Hey there. Did you know? The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options, because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
Don't miss the broadcast of the GBN Primary School's Carol Singing Competition this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on GBN Television. 18 schools competed in the inaugural event, and the champion has been crowned. Join us for a night of festive music and celebration only on GBN. It's the premiere of the GBN Primary School's Carol Singing Competition this Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, 11th December 2025. Coming up in the news, opposition calls the 2026 budget recycled promises. Grenada highlights land fight in UN Creek 23. In the region, U.S. seizes large Venezuelan oil tanker. Internationally, U.S. Fed cuts interest rates to 3.50 to 3.75%. And in sports, St. Peter's RC wins primary schools football 5-4 and Western Days rallying. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Welcome
to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe's Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else, plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and things. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. With the news and detail, I am Gordon Joseph, welcoming our friends from Hot 98 FM. In the news, a leader of the opposition in the Senate, Nolan Cox, has criticized Grenada's 2026 budget, calling it repetitive and filled with recycled promises rather than a forward-looking financial plan. We have more in this report.
Madam President, our fiscal position is deteriorating, Madam President. According to the government numbers, we see a growing trend in deficit budget financing. I heard the presenter of the motion, Madam President, said that the budget is fully financed, but I think I'll give him a little bit of economic schooling today, Madam President. All right, and what is happening is deficit budget financing. It's not no full financing, it's deficit budget financing. I hope he remembers that. I hope that stick with him, because it happened last year, Madam President, and it's happening, and it's even worse this year. The deficit is even higher. Because when you have to go to your savings to fill that gap for financing your budget, it only increased the risk for this country. It's increased the risk for each and every one of us in this country, Madam President.
Cox argued that recent economic growth is not the result of new industries or innovations, but recovery from Hurricane Beryl, which caused damage equivalent to 16.75% of GDP.
This budget is based on broken assumptions. Because a small deficit relative to a big deficit is not success, Madam President. It is just deficit. That is all. It is a failure with a smaller deficit. It is not success. We see reduction in capital investment. This is a reverse of what is required to achieve real economic growth. Madam President, when you take inflows, one-off inflows, and you use it for recurrent expenditure, you're only putting yourself in trouble. It is important that those monies are invested on the capital side of the budget to create real economic activities, and revenues are going to be collected through taxes, because our tax is what you call a consumption tax. So that when people spend, when the leader of government is a swiping card, like he loves to swipe his card, and we collect the VAT from the swiping of the card, we use those monies to fund recurrent expenditure. We should not take one-off monies from the sale of passport to pay salaries. That is unsustainable.
Meanwhile, leader of government business in the Senate, Adrian Thomas, said the budget reflects Grenada's vision for shared prosperity through people-centered development, innovation, resilience, equity, and opportunity.
This budget, Madam President, reflects that dream. Under the guidance of the theme, Powering Progress to People's Participation and Innovation, this theme, Madam President, signals our commitment to placing Grenadians at the center of national transformation, as highlighted on the cover page of the Estimates of Revenue and Expenditure 2026. Madam President, it is important that we be reminded of the biblical wisdom according to Proverbs 29, chapter 29, verse 18, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Grenada's work to combat land degradation was highlighted at CRIC 23, the UN meeting reviewing how countries implement the Convention to combat desertification. National Focal Point Joseph Noel said pressures on land for farming, housing and development are growing, worsened by climate change. He highlighted programs like the CARICOM 25 by 25 plus 5 initiative and Caribbean soil care projects. Noel reaffirmed Grenada's commitment to praise the system tracking progress under the convention and thanked partners providing high-resolution data to support planning. Grenada continues to strengthen land governance and international partnerships as it works towards land degradation neutrality. And finally, on the local front, 17 farmers from Concord, Black Bay and surrounding areas, along with staff from the Rural Development Unit, the RDU, and the Ministry of Agriculture, took part in a sustainable land management training session hosted by SIEP in the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program. The session formed part of the Southern St. George Water Supply Expansion Project funded by the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund through the CDB. Facilitator Aidan Fulto introduced the farmers to key land management practices, including soil and water conservation, rainwater harvesting, and the use of A-frames to identify contour lines and reduce soil erosion. Climate Smart Agriculture Coordinator Kenley Edwards said the training was part of ongoing efforts to build community resilience and promote sustainable farming. Dr. Stephen Fletcher, head of the Rural Development Unit, says NAWASA's inclusion of RDU and SIAP as an implementing partner reflects growing confidence in the unit's work. That concludes the local segment of news. The regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather, they're straight ahead. In the region, U.S. President Donald Trump said to reporters that the U.S. military seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. The move comes as his administration continues to escalate the U.S. military presence in the region. NBC News senior White House correspondent Garrett Hake has more in this report.
There's been an effort here by this White House to engage in what is essentially an undeclared war against what the administration calls narco-terrorists in Venezuela. The president and his White House have argued that Venezuelan drug traffickers have become a unique and dangerous threat to the United States. They've carried out these strikes on what they say are drug boats going back to early September. This is another matter, a significant escalation here, what the president describes as a seizure of an oil tanker, a far more involved military operation, certainly, than striking a small boat with an aircraft, something that we believe involved the Coast Guard and the Department of Defense, the Navy specifically, basing that on comments from Secretary Kristi Noem, who this morning interrupted an event in which she was otherwise speaking to say that she was being briefed on this and that this was an operation that was being watched closely.
Several countries, including Chad and Bangladesh, have offered troops and police to help tackle gang violence in Haiti, moving the UN-approved force closer to its 5,500 persons target. Nearly 1,000 foreign officers are now deployed, including personnel from Kenya, Jamaica, Belize, Guatemala, the Bahamas, and El Salvador. Jack Christophides, a veteran UN peace-building expert, has been named as special representatives to the force, with leaders saying his experience will be key to restoring security and promoting sustainable peace. Now, looking further afield, the U.S. Federal Reserve has lowered interest rates for the third time this year, even as internal divisions create uncertainty about additional cuts in the coming months. The central bank said it was lowering the target for its key lending rate by 0.25% points, putting it in a range of 3.50% to 3.75%. That's its lowest level in 3 years. However, policymakers disagree about how the Fed should balance competing priorities, such as a weakening job market on the one hand and raising prices on the other. The Fed's economic projections released suggest one rate cut will take place next year, although new data could change this. And finally, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio ordered diplomats to stop using Calibri font in official State Department documents and return to using Times Roman. We have more in this report.
The Trump administration making a typeface change. Yesterday, Secretary of State Marco Rubio issuing an order to diplomats telling them to switch back to Times New Roman, and all official communications reversing a 2023 decision to use Calibri. According to the New York Times, Rubio said the change to Calibri in 2023 was part of a wasteful diversity, equity, and inclusion and accessibility program. Rubio also says the move will restore decorum and professionalism to the department's written work. You see the examples right there, Times New Roman on the left. Calibri is considered easier to comprehend for people with reading issues due to its simpler shapes and wider spacing. And its use was applauded by accessibility advocates.
That's the regional and international news. Stay with us, the sporting highlights and the weather. They're straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. The National Primary Schools Football Tournament concluded with St. Peter's RC crowned champions after a thrilling 5-4 win over Bonnet Government, and that happened at the Cuthbert Peters Park. South St. George Government claimed third place, defeating St. Patrick's Anglican 1-0. Now, individual honors went to Therese Livingston of South St. George Government, who won the Golden Boot title with 24 points. MVP Aquan Henry of St. Peter's RC, best goalkeeper went to Cameron George of Bonnet Government, and South St. George Government was named the most disciplined team. The tournament's successful revival has brought a renewed excitement to the primary school football community, with organizers and players eager for future events. Well, still with football, representatives from all 36 clubs received their second funding installment on December 8th at the GFA conference room as part of the GFA's ongoing club support program. The support helps clubs improve operations, player care, and strengthen football development nationwide. The GFA is the only football association in the Caribbean providing direct financial support to member clubs, a commitment to the sustainable growth and community development. And still in sports, finally, well, in case you missed it, it was an enthralling day of cricket with 12 wickets falling and plenty of action and thrill throughout. New Zealand hold the upper hand in this game with a 41-run lead, and they've already picked up 2 wickets. So the visitors will now need some big partnerships to stay afloat. Ray got the better of Campbell with an absolute peach of a delivery, while Duffy removed the night watchman Phillips for naught. Advantage goes to New Zealand for sure, but West Indies will take their heart from the defiance and valor they displayed in the last test and will surely fight back. So at the moment, well, let me give you the latest score on that match. And West Indies, boy, losing 2 wickets early. Well, West Indies, initially they were bowled out in the first inning. They were bowled out for 205, and they're currently batting 32 for 2. Yeah, that's the West Indies batting at the moment. We'll keep you more abreast with more of the cricket news as it becomes available. That's the sports. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Tricia Miller at the forecast desk at the MBIA. We say good morning, Tricia.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, listeners of GBN. It's a fair morning here at the airport. Winds are from the east at 6 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 1013.3 millibars, which is normal, and it's rising. Present temperature 26.9 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 78%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.1 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 26.2 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, only a trace of rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA, hence the total for the month remains at 71.8 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy tonight with light to moderate showers. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 9 feet in open waters. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides will be low around 9 a.m. and high about 3 p.m. Sunset this evening at 5:43. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:18. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy to cloudy tonight with light to moderate showers. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Thank you very much, Trisha. Have yourself a wonderful day now. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Don't miss the broadcast of the GBN Primary School's Carol Singing Competition this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on GBN Television. 18 schools competed in the inaugural event, and the champion has been crowned. Join us for a night of festive music and celebration only on GBN. It's the premiere of the GBN Primary School's Carol Singing Competition this Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
It's 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Opposition calls the 2026 budget recycled promises. Grenada highlights land fight at UN Creek 23. In the region, the U.S. seizes a large Venezuelan oil tanker. Internationally, U.S. Fed cuts interest rates to 3.50 to 3.75%. And in sports, St. Peter's RC wins primary school football, and West Indies rallying along the way. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, the 11th day of December 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Hilarion Gunpot, good morning to you, my brother.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Are you ready?
Sunday, December 14th is Super Sunday in Grenada. And Megaforce Promotions is inviting all to their signature bingo event of the year. Super Sunday Mega Bingo. It all goes down from 5 p.m. at the National Cricket Stadium. And this year, you can win $120,000 in raw cash.
I like it, Olia. I like it.
Get your tickets now for $60 for one or $100 for two, with free buses island-wide. Plus, 50 bingo fans will get their $500 Christmas present. This will be the event not to miss. Sunday, December 14th is Super Sunday in Grenada. Merry Christmas to all from the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
This December, the vibes will rise higher. Sunshine Promotions presents a December to remember. On Saturday, December 20th, the National Cricket Stadium comes alive with pure reggae energy, live bands, and world-class acts. Direct from Jamaica, Anthony B. Tanya Stevens. It is a pity you already have one. And Junior Kelly. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your early bird general admission tickets now for $100. Advanced general $120. Or limited front of stage access early bird for $250. Advanced front of stage access $300. Tickets available now from GoToFed.com and usual Sunshine Promotion ticket outlets. All tickets grant admission only. Look out for a performance from our very own Akeem with his band and Valine. Food and drinks on sale all night long. Your ticket gets you in, the vibe keeps you there. A December to remember. One love, one vibe, one December to remember. Follow Sunshine Promotions on social media for more updates.
Livestock farmers in St. David are invited to an animal care community outreach on Saturday, December 13th at the Malmont playing field from 9 a.m. The team on hand will provide free veterinary care, including deworming and minor surgical procedures, free rabies vaccinations for companion and livestock, including sheep, goats, and cattle, on-site farm visits to larger livestock holdings in surrounding areas of Bellevue, Rouquain, Malmont, and Latante, St. David. Come out and meet the livestock team and learn more on all programs and services offered, including import requirements, training opportunities, and career guidance. Animal Care Community Outreach, Saturday, December 13th, Malmont playing field from 9 a.m. This is your golden opportunity to meet the team from the Livestock Division of the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Megaforce Promotions, in proud collaboration with Ariza Credit Union and GBN, presents Grenada's biggest flea market at Monroe's Plainfield, Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Shop unbeatable deals on bed and curtain sets, appliances, household items, electrical and plumbing supplies, toys, Christmas decorations, clothing and shoes, perfumes and colognes, wines and drinks, and just about everything else. Plus a kids area, live entertainment, food and drink stalls. Want to be a vendor? Call 440-4646 to book your spot before they're all gone. Admission $5. 2 full days of deals and more deals. Shopping, fun and savings. Monroe's Plainfield Flea Market. Don't miss it.
It's the happiest time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you Nexa is here. It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Dreams come alive with Nexa Credit Union's Happier Holiday Loan. Get up to $50,000 for gifts, home makeovers, travel, and more. With easy payments, affordable rates, and quick approvals. This year is happier with mystery wrap giveaways online, Santa's Happier Holiday surprises in branches, and one lucky person will win the grand prize. a day pass for 3 at Sandals. And Nexa will donate up to $5,000 to a school of your choice. Visit our social media to vote as we make more than wishes come true.
It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Terms and conditions apply.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. I am a Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
This Christmas, spread the warmth of Grenada, no matter where your family and friends are around the world. Whether it's rich aromatic Grenadian spices, a delicious homemade fruitcake, or a bottle of our finest island wine, you can send the flavors and traditions of the season with Grenada Postal Corporation's Parcel Post Service. Our Parcel Post Service makes it easy to send gifts filled with island love from Grenada to any corner of the globe. Imagine the joy on their faces when they unwrap the taste of Grenada, and it gets better. Our express service means you can rest easy knowing your gifts will arrive fast and fresh. So this Christmas, don't just send any gift. Send a piece of Grenada to ensure that your parcels reach their destination for Christmas. Post on or before December 5th. Grenada Postal Corporation. Make the Grenadian Christmas travel around the world. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome, viewers and listeners, to the conversation this morning. It's 22 minutes after 7 o'clock, and firstly, I'd like to apologize for the police and the traffic report this morning. For some reason, we were having some connectivity issues, so we did not get it off, but I do apologize for that. And, ever so often we try to highlight our local talent as much as we possibly can. And with me this morning is a goodly gentleman. I know him since I was a little boy growing up. I see him around the southern parts of the island now, but he's originally someone from up my side. As a matter of fact, his name is Jim Ferguson. He is a real culture man, but he's more than that. He is a writer. Good morning, Jim. Welcome.
Good morning, sir, and good morning to the listeners of GBN.
The viewers too, huh?
And the viewers of GBN.
How is Jim doing this morning?
Well, Jim doing so-so.
So-so?
Yeah.
And you leave all the thanks?
No. No.
Tell us about Jim. Who is Jim Ferguson?
Okay, Jim is a guy that born in Paraclete, in a place called Beru. And we left up there in 1970 and came down to Moya.
Okay.
But in Paraclete, no, I always had something came to me. That Grenada could be like a real city. For example, in early days I used to go on a mango tree and watch down on the airport. And when the airport lights up, the old airport, Paul's airport.
My home.
Yes. I said, well, this place could be very, and it's small. Grenada is a small place. So I said Grenada could be a real paradise. But management.
Okay.
We have management issue right around.
Okay. And that's from the you saw that from the early years.
A little boy growing up.
Because you've published a number of books. You've penned a number of books. You came with a number of books this morning. It's a pity based on the set we can't highlight all the books, but it seems to me that you've had a very keen eye on the history of Grenada, because one of the books that you've penned thus far is The Truth of Great Lies, Slavery. You have part 1, and this is part 2. Tell us,
and then part 3.
And part 3. Okay, so tell us about The Truth of Great Lies.
Okay, for example, we grew up and we inherit a religious belief.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's a cult.
Which religious belief?
Everyone.
Okay.
Is from the same source. Every religious belief from the same source. Okay. It's just people just spring off and use this name. Because, for example, there is 45,000 religious churches in the world. Okay. Which one is right? And who is wrong? Okay. Or it's just a belief?
Okay. So, are you speaking to, for example, the denominations, the Catholic, the Anglican is a different denomination, the Church of God, the Adventists?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone come from the same source. Everyone came from the Illuminati network. And the Illuminati network is to control us.
Okay.
Okay, for example, slavery was not a one-off. For example, if they bring us in slavery and we was in chain, no, after a period of time they said to take out the chain on your foot. They introduced the Bible on the plantation.
Okay.
And this is where it comes in with the truth of great lies. For example, how can you believe that somebody could die for your sin? When in your reality of life, everybody dies sometime. Everybody can die at the same time.
Okay.
So how can somebody die for your sin? So the next question I would ask, how did you get sin in the first place? Who makes sin? What is sin? Right? No, going back to the real story. If you was here brought here in slavery, and we are here going on 600 years with that same story of sin. And your Bible says that for everyone have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So what is our reality in the real life of sin?
So let me get this is going in a direction then now that I want to really engage that conversation. You personally, do you believe in God?
No.
Okay. What do you believe in?
I believe in nature. I believe in the universe.
Okay.
The belief of God came on the plantation. This is what I'm saying to the people. And my teaching is for tomorrow's children, because we have to get these children's mind out of slavery.
Okay.
Because we will be remaining in slavery from the womb to the tomb. Because we are in slavery by belief that we are going to go to heaven. What transport going to heaven? But you must die. Huh? And God is ever living, as they say. But remember, when King James was writing the Bible, they take translation from ancient Egypt, from thousands and thousands of years of ancient time, but they put it in their own way to control the people. For example, if Jesus died for the sins of the world, why Africa have different God? Why India have about 60, 17 God? China have their own God. And their own Jesus. So what are we really believing?
Okay, I get a drift of where you're going. So do you pray?
No.
Okay. Wow. I am a bit.
No, you see, I understand your situation because, for example, you say you're near dead. I'm dead already.
You're dead already?
Yes.
Explain that.
I'm a living dead man.
Explain that.
For example, this world is full of obiarism. Now, when you meet the wrong people and they start feeding you on obia to control you. For example, you say you ate the thing and you
the leftover.
Yeah, and you were sick.
Okay.
Well, I ate in my house obia food.
Okay.
And I was pregnant for 40 years. See, I didn't want to go into that yet.
No, well, no, this is a conversation for a different time. But
yeah,
okay. So now, if we'll come to the book. But I want to rearrange some of my ignorances.
Of course,
right? Now, if you don't believe in God, well, what is obia then?
Obia is King James write a obia book, and King Solomon write a obia book, and the Bible now is in the front book, and the pastors and priests have the original book to work on the people. So they control your mind, but they present the Bible to you and tell you the Bible will do everything. The Bible can't do nothing. The Bible is just a piece of paper with false hopes. It give you, but they have the real thing.
What is the real thing?
The real thing is the book to control the people, which they don't disclose to anybody. King James book is called The Key of King James.
Okay.
The Key of Solomon, sorry. But the one of King James, it slipped me. Yeah.
Right. Now, but how, if they don't make it known to people, how did you come up with that information?
Well, you see, the information is there. It's just you have to look for it. And when you see, what happens is they have us look in the wrong place for the information. For example, in the Bible tell you have the story has not been told. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But are you looking for the story that has not been told? No, because they have you under control. They control your mind to a degree.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So let's get to the book now. The truth of the great lies, slavery part 2. Tell us about this book.
Well, the book is on.
You said there are 3 books, right?
Yeah,
three parts.
Yeah, 3 parts.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So tell us from 1, 2, and 3. What?
One is when they take you from Africa and bring you into slavery. Right? The atrocities that are done unto the people from Africa. Because, for example, when they went to the bushes, black people do the work for the Europeans. They went into the bushes to take people. People didn't just walk into slavery. People was captured, robbed, murdered to bring on the boat. When they reached down from the bushes to the bayside, they had you in a place called a slave house, and there was a room of no return. That when you go into that room, it's you to go on the boat. Not on the boat. When you go on the boat, they put you like. Remember one time, human cargo was the fourth highest cargo in the world. After silver, gold, silver, and diamond was human cargo. And this is where the Barclays Bank come in and make all the profit and open the Barclays Bank. Out of slave people, buying and selling slaves. You understand? So now, this book is asking you the question is, if you have been in slavery for this 600, going on 600 years, how somebody could die for your sin? And then you have to die. You understand? Why are you dying? God couldn't make people that live and don't know how to die, and then the people will follow them? You see, you have to go into the thing from a wide perspective. You can't go in this narrow thing.
Okay. So, if someone, are the books for sale?
Well, not yet. Not yet.
But they will be for sale?
They will be for sale.
Okay. And from the first edition, part 1 to part 3, part 1, part 2, part 3, what are the key pieces of information that you're getting across there?
Okay. Part 1 is where they bring people into slavery. Part 2, because I say slavery was a package. It was not a one-off. On the plantation, they introduced the Bible and the school. For example, they used to take the children from the parents and teach the children. And sometimes they murder the men and teach the children. They teach the children going back home and tell the parents what they learn. And this real story of the teaching of the children was, Jesus is coming to save you. Oh, God come to save you. This is the story when you do great lies. You understand? Because you will eventually die. And they just keep you in there on that trend and keep on feeding you with information on that side. But half the story has not been told.
Look at my crosses this morning.
No, this is reality. We come in with the virgin.
Half the story has not been told. What is the other half of the story?
The other half is because they lied to us in the first instance and telling us some God is coming to save us and we can go to heaven. But you shall surely die. And for everyone have sinned and come short of the glory of God.
Okay, so if you don't believe in God, how come you quote in the Bible like that?
Well, I have to quote the Bible because the Bible when the lie is prevalent.
So you read the Bible?
Well, I had to because I could. Wait, let me tell you. I grew in Parklet and come down in Moya. I was the dumbest child in the school. I couldn't read. But in 1978, 78, a girl came from England, Miss Tyson people. And
Miss Tyson in Moya?
Yes. And she asked me to make a basket for her. Because she's English, but Tyson, I mean, she first called.
Well, folks, before we go further, in case you don't know, because he took out his hat on his head, this is a gentleman that you'd see walking the street with the big baskets, and you can get all your clothes baskets and all this sort of things. Okay, so go ahead now.
Right. So this lady came from England, and we and Tyson people is friend, good friend.
Well, all of us go to the same community.
My brother and them play football. Yes. So they visit each other. So she came up home and she saw me making basket. So when she go in, she asked, I was cleaning with, for example, and she asked him, see brother, what this guy is doing there? He said the guy make baskets. So she came to me and said, Mister, because she doesn't know me, I would like to have a basket made. I said, that's not a problem. The next day, he came back and he told me, I want 2 baskets made, but I want them go one inside the other like you could hold it as one. I said, that is not a problem. So I made the basket for her and I dropped it in the house. When I dropped it, she was not there. The next evening, I went down the road and she came across. And she came to me and told me, well, she thanks very much for the basket and how much I charge. I said, well, no, the basket is no charge. Because your family and my family is one people. Because your people will be by me and I doesn't be there, but my brother them don't be with. She go into the shop by Miss Kuchi. She say, and then she left the brother in the shop and come back to me, what do you want? I said, Miss, I don't want anything. She said, "How you mean you don't want anything?" In those days, I was so-called Rasta, and I don't eat nothing from the shop. I eat vegetable and fruits. She wanted to offer me something. I said, "Miss, I don't need nothing from the shop. I don't use sugar, I don't use this, I don't use that." So she went back to the shop, and she come back. She was going home now, and she come to me. She said, "Mister, I'm going tomorrow, and I really wanted to give you something. But I'm going back. What can I send for you?" I said, "Send something of your choice." Then 1987. She said, "No, I want to send something what you like." I said, "Okay, I can't read it." I said, "Well," because the Bible I to come towards from, I couldn't read. And I said, "Well, send something on me on black."
Something on black?
Black. In December, the brother called me, and he gave me a little parcel. When I opened, it was The Destruction of Black Civilization.
That was a book?
The
Destruction of Black Civilization. Okay.
And I tell you, when I get this book, I had no time to read God, my children. Then my mother, it's 1988. My mother was in Canada, and they vexed with me because me alone in Grenada. So they want to send for me, but they wanted to send for me to get rid of my children, really. They don't like my children with the Korea people as usual.
Okay, let's not go into that one. But you can't read.
Yes.
But the destruction of black civilization. How you got through that book?
Well, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
That's why I'm coming to that. So they sent for me in Canada. Right? I could count words.
Okay.
For example, I used to when I count words from the Bible, I used to go Grenville when I used to do shopping for my mother and them. When I go Grenville, I always buy papers. But I can't really read. But I always buy enough paper. People will say, "Well, you like to read?" They didn't know I can't read, right? Really. Okay? But then, well, 87 I got the book. Then 88 I went to Canada. End of 88. I had time in Canada. Started going to school.
Okay.
Right? But I couldn't really take on the school because my children here. So mommy and them don't want me to work. They don't want me to do. They want me to stay home and cook. I became a maid, cooking and cleaning up and what. So after I cook, I had little time. So I started counting this. And this was along the way.
Okay. But now you read fluent?
Well, not fluent, but I take my time and get me things going.
You read just a little better than me now?
No, not as near by you. I didn't know near by you in reading.
Okay. All right. So, the book, all right, because we don't have the whole day, but yes, I'm enjoying the conversation. Is this the only book, the Truth of Great Lies 1, 2, and 3? Are these the only?
No. I started a book on Untold Stories of Grenada.
Untold Stories of Grenada. Yes.
And I started the book on myself too.
On yourself? What's the name?
I don't get a name yet.
Okay.
But it's my story.
The Basket Man.
The Basket Man.
Jim the Basket Man. Yeah, that's a nice name.
Yeah, and I'm on TikTok. You listen me on TikTok.
But my question is, you keep telling me you can't read, but yet for all you manipulating and maneuvering on the social media. I don't even have an account on TikTok.
Well, not me. I don't know how to do it. Really. My grandchildren.
Oh, really?
Them are doing all the photographing and everything. But he will be doing the rest of the books.
Okay, publishing and everything for
not publishing. Print it on the computer, put it on the flash drive, and then bring it to print.
Okay. So your children and grandchildren, have you gotten into the heads, letting them know that your belief of there is no God, and have they?
My daughter is with me 100%.
So she doesn't believe in God either.
Well, she knows there is not a God. She knows there is a control mechanism.
How did we get here?
That is a mystery. For example, the Bible tells you that God created the earth, right? But after God created the earth, he had to take dust to make man, right? So, for example, it's only black man who was in the world. He's not white at that time. Edifice. Cain killed Abel. But Cain left the child came from the garden, and he went to the next place and get his wife.
Okay.
Put that in perspective.
Well, you can't read and you're using all these big words on them for me. I don't even know what perspective means.
Proper order.
You see what I'm talking about?
No, that's the point. As I was telling you, when I'm writing, I don't want to read to write. For example, when I get the name of this book, it was in the bush. There's a natural mystic blowing in the air. Then I was doing a big book, because I have only writing for a big book for this same thing. It's February. One day, I was going to the tunnel in town, and something came to me. People in Grenada don't like to read, and they don't like to spend money. Just so. So I said, what is that, you know? So they say, write small book. So then, write small book. But I got this name years ago. I was wondering what to do with the name. In Bacolet. Under the tunnel, they said to me, Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. How can you sing the Lord's song in a strange land? And this is where Alice in Wonderland came to me.
That's your Rastafarianism talking, Bob Marley and...
No. I don't believe in Bob Marley.
You don't believe in...
No. Okay. Bob Marley ain't ready yet.
Okay.
They don't ready. Bob Marley said to free yourself from mental slavery. Where is the information to free yourself?
Okay. So someone wants to call in and share something with you. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. You got to turn the volume of your radio or device down and call back, because can't hear what that you're saying.
Yeah, so I don't listen. I can't remember.
Let's try this again. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, good morning to the gentleman. I'm calling pertaining to his handiwork of the baskets. Can you, how do you get in contact with you in connection with that and probably pricing? And so I'd like to know, as I see you there, I know of you and I would like to get information to get your baskets, please. And it's very entertaining this morning with the gentleman, Mr. Innocent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You see what you get that number 15. How could, what if someone wants to contact you?
Well, my number is 458-3904, Basketman.
458-3904. You see, you come to talk about book, but they're talking about basket. Yeah, you see, you're a smart man.
No. Don't put me in that category. I'm not in that category. I'm an ordinary guy.
Okay.
Purely
all
ordinary.
Right. You came with a number of other books. For example, there's one, but you didn't write that.
No,
right?
that is where you get information from.
Walter Rodney, How Europe Underdeveloped Africa. You also have here The World's 16 Crucified Saviors, Christianity Before Christ by Kersey Graves. Where you for someone who can't read, you really have an affinity for books.
Yes.
And The Truth Shall Set You Free. That's the name of a book as well. And then there is The Murder of Reality, Hidden Symbolism of the Dragon by Pierre Sabak. Someone else is trying to reach you. Let's take this call, and this is going to be a final part. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mr. that you have on the television there. You don't know what he's saying. The Bible says that God created the earth from nothing. When he came, the earth was God formed and void. Created the earth and created Adam and Eve. When they sinned in the Garden of Eden, he threw them out from the garden. And he put an angel with a flaming sword so that they would not re-enter. So when he say the child came from the garden, where he learned that? Tell him he had to go and, if he cannot read, get somebody to teach him what the Bible says. Because I've been listening to him for the longest while, and everything he's saying is trash.
Okay, caller. Respond.
So yeah, let me tell you this. You don't know what trash is.
No obscenities and disrespect. No. All right, good.
No, you don't know what trash is. I'm speaking the truth of hidden stories, because the stories that they give to us in the Bible is not original, my brother. The Bible was written from documents from ancient time. You know, so you have to get it right and know that this implantment in you, they implant that in you, and I know that, and I expect that. So I don't have no problem with you saying what you are saying, brothers and sisters. This is your humble servant, Jim Ferguson, and I'm not ashamed or afraid to talk. I talk everywhere and anyway, and I speak the truth. Who want to oppose? And according to Beast, who vex? If it is theirs, nothing to do with that. The truth must be revealed, brother.
I cry this Thursday morning. And you're brave.
Have to be. You know, Jim, I'm serious about what
Jim, let me tell you something. This is really like I said, we grew up in around the same area, Pearls, Moya, and so forth. But this is the first time I'm having this in-depth conversation with you. But we have to sit down and reason one day.
I have no problem.
We have to sit down and reason one of these days.
You said I have no problem to reason.
Okay, so we've sort of exhausted our time.
Okay, no problem.
All right. But you see, after the Christmas season,
yes,
I want you to come. I want us to sit down and talk for an hour.
I have no problem by the day. I could talk to you for the day because I have documents.
You have documents to back up what you're saying.
What I'm saying, yes.
Okay.
And the Bible is only one book, and there is a lot of millions of books.
Half of the story has not been told.
Not even half. 3/4 of the story has not been told.
Look how the man make me laugh this early Thursday morning. Serious things are going on.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Jim, it has been a pleasure speaking with you, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. You know, you have to turn that up. You know us, right? You know my grandmother. You grew me up in church.
Your mother, everybody.
You grew me up in church. So I do not subscribe to the same theory as you.
I know,
There's no God and stuff. But at the same time, I am of the opinion that every man is entitled to his own belief and opinion and so forth. So I respect yours, and I really want us to sit down and talk one of these days because I want to hear a different perspective.
Of course, this is what life is all about.
Who knows? Who knows if you have the truth?
I have the truth. Sure, I have the truth.
Yeah. Jim, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and we'll have another conversation at another time.
This is me on the TikTok.
Oh yeah, well, you in a hit, man. Folks, we take a break and we come back with more of the conversation. That's it for this segment. I have been. No, you can't go yet. I haven't sit yet. You're walking off on the set.
Okay.
All right. It's 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. Lovely conversation indeed. Interesting, rather interesting. Jim Ferguson.
One love.
One love. Right. We take a break.
Welcome to Karakou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Brendan, why does Corp Bank keep requesting my personal details?
At Corp Bank, your security and convenience means the world to us. That is why we are encouraging you to keep your personal details like phone numbers and email addresses up to date. Imagine not getting important alerts and notifications right when you need them, like the authentication code when you're in the middle of an online order, or the banking alerts that let you know the payment you have been waiting for has arrived. But what if we need to notify you about an unusual transaction on your account? Just like you will update your address and phone number to get a package, it is important to do this with your bank as well. Updating your information is easy. Here are the ways you can: using the secure messaging feature on the banking platform, or visiting the retail banking unit most convenient to you. Remember, we will never ask you for your login credentials, user ID, PINs, or passwords. Let's work together to keep banking swift, simple, and secure.
This Christmas, spread the warmth of Grenada, no matter where your family and friends are around the world. Whether it's rich aromatic Grenadian spices, a delicious homemade fruitcake, or a bottle of our finest island wine, you can send the flavors and traditions of the season with Grenada Postal Corporation's Parcel Post Service. Our Parcel Post Service makes it easy to send gifts filled with island love from Grenada to any corner of the globe. Imagine the joy on their faces when they unwrap the taste of Grenada, and it gets better. Our express service means you can rest easy knowing your gifts will arrive fast and fresh. So this Christmas, don't just send any gift. Send a piece of Grenada to ensure that your parcels reach their destination for Christmas. Post on or before December 5th. Grenada Postal Corporation. Make the Grenadian Christmas travel around the world. Terms and conditions apply.
This December, the vibes will rise higher. Sunshine Promotions presents A December to Remember. On Saturday, December 20th, the National Cricket Stadium comes alive with pure reggae energy, live bands, and world-class acts. Direct from Jamaica, Anthony B. Tanya Stevens.
It is a pity you already have
and Junior Kelly. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. Get your early bird general admission tickets now for $100. Advanced general $120. Or limited front of stage access early bird for $250. Advanced front of stage access $300. Tickets available now from GoToFed.com and usual Sunshine Promotion ticket outlets. All tickets grant admission only. Look out for performers from our very own Akeem with his band and Valine. Food and drinks on sale all night long. Your ticket gets you in. The vibe keeps you there. A December to remember. One love, one vibe, one December to remember. Follow Sunshine Promotions on social media for more updates.
All right, folks, it's 5 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and you realize I'm still laughing, right? No, I needed that laugh this morning, trust me. I'm seeing so many comments here, as it relates to my good friend. Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Greetings, welcome.
Just another comment. I remember sometime in the 1960s in the jungle of the Congo, there was a fight between two powerful boxers. And a fella held down Cassius Clay. I think he was... Anyway, he held him and he laid some blows on him, and Clay looked at him. He was then Clay before he changed to Muhammad Ali. And he said, "Is that all you've got, George?" My question today, is this all we've got, Grenadians? Of course, I believe in freedom of speech, but I don't believe that our people should remain in this state of stupor, discussing such idiocy, wasted, with so many things to enhance the capacity
of our people to think politically, to think more scientifically, to think with more critical, quote-unquote thinking, etc. Oh, what a humble weave we webbed. Pardon, web we weaved because we first practiced to deceive. Have a nice holiday, Mr. Joseph, sir.
You too, caller. You too. You too have a great one as well. All right, we've got... I was expecting another guest, and this is the second time it has been a no-show. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, give me number the gentleman, please, now.
Okay, let me see. He says it's at the back of his book. Let me see. He mentioned it. Right, it's 458-3904.
3904.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, gentleman, I hide something on.
Say that?
No, we get the Bible. We were taught by Rome. We was educated by Rome. Rome educated we. And then Rome come to England, and England educated me and give us their thing, and we have the thing we bring all this blessed day. So everybody feeling know it all. So we don't really know it all too much, you know. So we don't feel he know it all. Then condemn people and condemn people. Every man had a gift. Every man has have a gift from the Creator. Every man has the Creator. It's two forces man having him. Two forces, evil and good. Choose good and you get the Creator wise. Choose bad and you get devil. So no man has to condemn no man. No man know it all. No man know it on this earth all. Because you come to university, because whatever degree you have, no man know it all. The man has knowledge. God gives him his gift.
Okay.
So what about come and condemn man? I'm sorry, know it all. You don't know it all.
Okay. Thank you, caller.
That's where life goes.
All right.
Every
Thank you.
Give was, man.
Thank you very much. Someone says, good morning. Don't forget, the fool has said within his heart there is no God. Christianity has nothing to do with slavery. Some master may have used it, but Christians wanted... Oh, so that should be Christianity. Some Christians wanted to give to slaves the best they had, Jesus, and so many were glad to receive him. And that was a great one there from Heather. Let me go here. Good morning.
Yeah, quickly, I agree with your guess, because as far as I am concerned, I know people will chant me down. The white man that write that document, the Bible, to force them to think down into our people. And our religion is not Christianity. Our religion comes from Africa. Anyway, just quickly, I just want to tell the people of the South St. George of the distribution of toys that will be done in the schools from on our behalf of Honorable Andy Williams. He's not having no party again, so it's going to be distributed in the schools commencing this week. And also to the people in the town of St. George, Honorable Claudette Joseph will be having a toy distribution today on Cemetery Hill for the residents of Cemetery Hill, Cemetery of Caranas, Grenville Street, and the surroundings area. And also on Tuesday the 16th, Monkrush Plainfield toys distribution, and Saturday the 20th, Christmas dinner party, Christmas party toys distribution and lighting of Christmas tree. And she will have also, that will be in Queen's Park for the people of River Road and Darbo, and that will be in the stadium, and they're having a movie afterwards. And of course, not forgetting the old people, because this is Christmas time, so she will also be having a dinner for the old people or the elderly on the 18th, right? Senior citizens dinner at the National Stadium from 5 to 8. And thank you very much. And I always like to say, the politicians have, these two people, the politicians have to be in contact with the people. Don't use them for vote. Always come back. So I'm happy the Honorable Andy Williams and Claudette Joseph will be keeping touch with people for Christmas, because Christmas is a time for sharing and loving. Okay. And don't chastise that gentleman, because I honestly believe your guest, he and I kind of are singing for the same tunes. They are the ones that write the Bible, and they're forcing things down people's throat to believe in this. And that's not our religion.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Innocent, I could not stop laughing. You handled that well. As you said, we are all entitled to our own understanding. At first, I thought, or I was wondering if something was wrong with me. That woke me up. Folks, this is where we've got to end it this morning. And, I appreciate your concerns and your thoughts, and if the good Lord spare alive, we'll have another conversation another time. Until then, be good to yourself, love somebody today, but love yourself first. Bye bye. I'm gone.